Hello everyone, welcome to This Day. It is Thursday, March 28th. I am Michael Taylor. We've got a great show for you. Are you looking forward to some spring weather? We're not going to get any this weekend, I'll tell you about that in a minute. But we got a great show for you and you can enjoy it indoors. We got Roadrunner Sports. Kerry Daubert's going to be here. He's a lively young man. I'm going to talk about the shoe for you. They've got all the sorts of shoes, special fittings, and some special offers they have for us at their local store right here in the area. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And then we'll be talking about the Coach House. They got some great acts coming in here. 3 top-notch acts you've probably heard of. You grew up listening to the music, so we'll tell you about that when Doug Starks gets here a little later in the program. Right now, we want to keep you informed, and we've got an important one, Optimal Aging Lecture Series. It's Advanced Care Planning 101. What does that mean? Well, they're going to be talking about what it is, what you need to do, what are some of the components of it, and how do I complete a plan? It's very important. These are things sometimes folks don't want to talk about, but if you get into trouble medically and people don't know what your wishes are, this makes sure you know. And everybody else knows. It's going to be Wednesday, April 3rd, 2:30 to 3:30 p.m. over at the Performing Arts Center in Dining Room 1. No registration was required. If you have any questions about this, what's this all about, go ahead and call Social Services at 949-597-4267 for more information. All right, let's talk about that weather. Is this spring or is this still kind of wintry? It's feeling a little wintry out there, and it's not going to get much better, unfortunately. Today's going to be the nicest day of the rest of the week. So get out there, do some errands, enjoy a walk or whatever it might be, because as we head into the weekend and even Friday night, we might start getting some rain Friday night. We're definitely going to have rain Saturday, definitely going to have rain Sunday. Then we start to get a clear out and a little bit of warm up for next week, but another weekend with some rain in the forecast. Sorry to say, folks, not getting any better out there. Let's take a look at our sunrise and our sunset. We can enjoy that today, a nice sunset down at the beach or wherever you might be. Sunrise this morning was 6:43. Sunset tonight, 7:09. And thank you very much, Alan Clark, for sending us this beautiful picture of a split leaf. I don't know how to say that, but whatever it is, it looks fantastic, so great. If you'd like to send us a picture, just like Alan did, and make me try to pronounce crazy flower names on the air, you can do so. Go ahead and email us those pictures. Laguna Woods Village TV at gmail.com. We'll take your pictures, pets, places, sunrise, sunsets, vacation shots, whatever you got. Make sure you include your name like we had here on this one from Ben, and where you took the picture, and we will put it on our sunrise, sunset segment. Okay, we got a few meetings to tell you about, and then when we come back, we're going to take a jog with Roadrunner Sports. Well, spring has sprung. It's time for us to get moving again, and to help us do that, we want to welcome Kerry Daubert for Roadrunner Sports. Thanks for joining us.
You're very much welcome. Thanks for having me.
So tell us a little bit about Roadrunner Sports in general for folks who aren't maybe familiar with the stores.
Well, Roadrunner Sports is an athletic apparel company, and we specialize in running. However, we are for a lot of different people that might not just run, but are into doing things to, number one, get moving. We all want everyone to get moving, stay active, and live healthy and happy lives.
Mm-hmm. So you carry most every brand. Like I'd walk in there and almost like another kind of sport shoe kind of place. I walk in, okay, I have these brands, and a little bit of everything.
Yeah, one of the great things about Roadrunner is we've got a wide selection of great shoes. Mm-hmm. All major brands, and we also carry pickleball, which is one of those great sports that just taken off, right? Mm-hmm. So we have a little bit of something for everybody.
Okay, now are there specific shoes for pickleball now? Because there used to be tennis shoes, right, for tennis courts and that kind of thing, and those kind of transitioned to be general everything shoes, but are there really just pickleball shoes?
Yeah, we do have specific pickleball shoes, and it's funny that you say that because I come from the East Coast. And on the East Coast, we call athletic shoes sneakers.
Right.
And we get people that come in here and they say, hey, show me tennis shoes, right? But yes, we do have specific shoes for pickleball.
Okay,
Yeah.
and they're just like real good court shoes, and you can use them for tennis maybe or something else, but they're really just good court shoes. Because I know, for instance, basketball shoes. There's this specific. I've worn non-basketball shoes playing basketball sometimes, and I'm tripping over myself sometimes. So there can be a real difference in terms of how the shoe fits and how it holds to the court and the surface it's made for, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you want to have a shoe that gives you that lateral movement, but helps you stick to that court. That way, you're not sliding all around. So yeah, we do have those shoes that are designed just for that.
Yeah, and it does make a difference. Like you said, the lateral move, I'll say, I fell down a couple times playing basketball because I was wearing running shoes and they don't have that lateral movement and they're not made for that, right?
Exactly.
So when someone comes into your store and says, I do A, B, and C, is that how you kind of, you guys will say, okay, here's how we can point you in the right direction?
Well, what we do is when we have a customer come in, we like to put them through our perfect fit zone.
Okay, I was going to mention that.
Okay, and well, the great thing about it is when you come to a Roadrunner, we like to be different by giving you that wow experience, and that wow experience is our fit zone. And once we put you through our fit zone, we're able to really navigate you in the right direction for that perfect fitting shoe. And that way we can build that great experience together by doing that something different. And once we direct you in the right area, you're going to walk out of there feeling $1 million by getting that right shoe.
Okay, so now what is the fit zone doing? Is it looking at my gait, how my step goes, and in accordance with the activities I want to be doing?
Yeah, absolutely. So, we're going to ask you a few questions, some lifestyle questions, to really narrow down exactly what you're going to be using the shoe for. Then we're going to get you on our 3D scanner by Foot Balance. Amazing company, amazing scanner, amazing process. And then we're going to get you on a treadmill just to see how you walk and or jog if you can't run. Obviously, we want to watch you to see your gait, to see how you displace your weight, and that's going to help us determine what type of shoe you're basically going to need.
Okay, and what's the cost of this? Is it absolutely free? Is it
For us to do the Fit Zone, it's free because we want people to come in and get that wow experience that Roadrunner offers, and then from there, we're going to take care of you as far as getting you the right shoe with the right fit.
Now, what do I come away with once I've done like the fit thing? Do I have like a number or an assigned whatever, and that you guys can look that up every time? Is that how that works?
Yeah, so we assign your Fit Zone experience with your email address.
Okay.
So in that way, when you come in, we also have a multitude of ways to look you up, either by phone number or that email address, because it's saved to our system.
Okay, so that you look me up and say, oh, I see you've done a fitting with us before, and you are X or whatever that might be, right?
Yep, absolutely.
This will be-
Modern technology.
I know, right? Wild. So now, will that apply to a variety of shoes? If say I'm a runner, but I also want to maybe do some pickleball, will that same fit be okay for across the board in terms of athletic?
Yeah, we're going to give you a multitude of different suggestions depending upon what you're coming in looking for. So when we do that fit, you're definitely going to have that saved in our system in case you come back for another visit.
What would you say the biggest advantage is for people coming in and getting like a fitting with you guys, doing the fit zone, doing the 10 minutes and doing that? What do they really? What's the biggest benefit that you've seen from that?
Well, you can get a shoe anywhere.
Right.
Right, and we want to be that one-stop shop. We want to be different with that wow experience and really promote people to just, again, get moving, stay active, and live healthy and happy lives. A lot of places you can't get that experience. And
Yeah, it's true.
Right.
I walk into one of those other stores, I'm fitting myself, basically. I'm doing that, and I finally go, can I see this in a 10? What kind of thing? And that's my whole interaction with the salesperson.
Yeah, and we incorporate being different with that wow experience, and you can't get that out of Foot Locker and things like that. Yeah.
What's behind that philosophy of doing it that way? I mean, it seems like you take the customer service for the fitting to another level.
Yeah, I mean, look. As a business, we want to separate ourselves from the competition. And we know at Roadrunner that, we want to get that return clientele, okay? And we want people to just talk about us, get that word out. And when they do that, it's from that wow experience, the perfect fit zone, and having that great experience at a Roadrunner. And that's why we put so much emphasis on the experience.
What kind of expertise do your folks have? Now, obviously, Gary, you know your stuff, but is that kind of go across the board? When I walk in, I'm going to get somebody who really knows shoes, and where do you find these folks?
Well, there are certain criteria that we look for when we bring someone aboard, and it is a really good training that we give all of our, fit experts and things like that, because we want everyone to have the same type of experience across the board. So we do have a unified training, so everyone is an expert when you walk into any any Roadrunner, wherever you go.
Right. What is the downside of folks just kind of like going it on their own? What are some of the things that you've seen, like, they bought this shoe and it wasn't, that wasn't quite right for what you needed, or what are the downsides to not getting a good fit?
Well, I mean, number one, if it doesn't feel right, you're not gonna wear it, okay? And we have that 90-day perfect fit guarantee when you come into our locations as a VIP member. So we want to make sure that you get that perfect fit. You're promoted whenever you're walking the dog or doing anything that's active. And so getting that perfect fit makes sure that you are living that healthy and that active lifestyle. And if you don't have that, you're going to have that bad experience no matter where you go if you get the wrong item or the wrong shoe when you walk out of there. And we want to eliminate that with our fit zone.
Should everybody have a good pair of running shoes for like walking around the mall, walking and running and doing those kind of things? Is that like the good basic shoe to have? What's the number one for just, I want to be active shoe?
Everyone should have an athletic shoe because it's more cushioned, helps you do those multitude of different athletic things. We recommend you have more than one shoe, so that way you can offset them or rotate them to prolong the life of the shoe. But yeah, if you want to really stay active, which again, we want everyone to be, and again, be healthy. I know I sound like a broken record, but that's really what we want to promote. No matter who you are, we want you to live a healthy lifestyle. Having a really good set of athletic shoes really is a tool for you to stay that way.
Right. I can't be doing these things in a penny loafer. It's
Right.
just not going to. It's not going to support me. I'm not going to get it's going to wear out. This is not going to feel right.
Yeah.
So those are the important things. What are some of the things you guys do for folks here in Laguna Woods Village that's special in terms of the offers you make and the discounts or something like that?
Well, we care about our community. At Roadrunner, we really love our community and the people that come into our stores. So, at our Laguna Hills location, we are now opening an hour early the first Thursday of every month to let the residents of Laguna Woods come in an hour early and shop our stores without having, the hecticness of everybody coming in. So we allow them to come in an hour early and receive a discount, become as they are a resident of Laguna Woods.
Okay, great. And you guys are doing that, that's just an ongoing thing, and nobody has a special month for spring or anything like that, right?
Nope, as of right now, it's ongoing the first Thursday of every month.
What makes you so enthusiastic about what you do? You really seem to love what you do.
I love my job. The owners are amazing people. It's a privately owned company, family-owned company since 1983. It started out of a garage in San Diego. Fred Godfredson, just an amazing person. It's family-owned, and they make you feel welcome. I mean, I'm not an employee number. I'm a human being, and they make you feel great. So I am passionate about what we do and the company I work for.
All right, Kerry Daubert from Roadrunner Sports. He's going to fit you. He's going to get you in the right shoe. It's going to work out just great. Thanks, Kerry.
You're welcome. Thank you.
You're watching This Day. We'll be right back.
I'm a dad of 4. I love chasing the kids around, love hiking, running, playing pickleball, golf, you name it. But pain had me on the sidelines. A friend told me about Roadrunner Sports. I came in, checked it out. A fit expert greeted me immediately, brought me into the perfect fit zone, and videotaped me running on a treadmill to measure my gait, did a 3D image of my feet, each foot. I found out I have a higher arch on one foot than the other, and one foot's longer than the other. My whole life I never knew this. And then put me in some great shoes, and I felt absolutely night and day difference. Pain-free. I love being active, but now I'm back, and that's been my journey to becoming pain-free.
Make sure to show your Laguna Woods Village ID to enjoy 10% savings on everything. You're invited to a private shopping hour for Laguna Woods Village residents only, the first Thursday of every month from 9 to 10 a.m.
You know, Laguna Woods Village has lots of great tribute bands, a lot of great shows coming here, and people have great entertainment. But if you want the real deal, well, just head a little bit south down to San Juan Capistrano, and you're going to find the Coach House. Doug Starks joins us today talking about the Coach House. Welcome to the program.
Yes, indeed we are. Thank you so much, man. It's good to be here.
Thanks for coming back. For folks who haven't been to the Coach House, I've been there. I've seen a lot of acts actually down there, and I've been to fundraisers down there. It's a great venue. But tell us a little bit about, it's a kind of a different concert experience. You're not sitting in the stadium seating at a big performing arts center.
It's, it's a unique venue. A lot of nationally known, some legendary headliners prefer coming there. The worst seat in the house is 41 feet from the stage.
Yeah.
So the worst seat is the best seat that you get, like at a forum.
Yeah, and there's some interesting balcony seating as well for larger parties and that kind of thing. And so it's really an intimate setting, and they also do a little bit of a dinner too. So you make a whole night of it. You don't have to go out and find a reservation somewhere else.
Exactly. Great food, great places to sit, and it's like a family. It's been there 46 years. It's never changed hands.
Yeah.
A lot of legendary people have been there, and a lot of people. It's a routine place for a lot of people because they just like the Coach House.
Yeah.
They like the feel, the vibe. You meet great people there.
Yeah, like you said, 46 years. As long as I can remember, the Coach House has been this place to go. And amazing acts. And I can't believe it, but the first one we're going to talk about, Wayne Newton this weekend.
Newton's
Newton's coming to the Coach House?
Yes, he is, man. Yes, he is. And like I said, the Coach House it's a landmark venue. So a lot of performers look forward to playing it.
Yeah.
But Wayne Newton, Mr. Everything, Mr. Las Vegas.
God, he has the voice strength of a town crier. How is he still singing?
I don't know. He's got to just love it. He's got to just love it. Yeah.
And is it? Have you seen the act? Have you heard the act? I'm guessing he's doing his, the greatest hits of Wayne kind of thing.
Wayne playing multiple instruments. Wayne's quite the entertainer. I haven't seen this here. I've seen it in Las Vegas, and I was like leaning forward and mouth dropped like.
And he's been he's been doing showbiz since he was like a 10-year-old kid. He was appearing on like the Ed Sullivan Show back in the day and that kind of thing.
I think he's been in the business like almost 70 years.
Yeah. That's
70
amazing.
years.
Yeah. So you're going to get a good show from Wayne.
He's a legend.
Yeah. And do you think like when the big artists come to a small venue, they kind of change things up a little bit because it does seem more intimate, right?
Yeah, they seem to connect more. They're not like pushing a program. I think the Coach House brings that out of artists because it is so much more intimate.
Yeah.
So they relax. They get to see people. They get to feel the crowd more than they would if it was just a black abyss because you can't see past the lights.
And literally, like the front row is like from me to you in terms of when you're on the stage. Well, if you're in the front, and so there's really that kind of like there's a connection to be made, and
you
I
can
think
even pull their socks up if you want.
Right? Yeah, your shoes untied. But that's the thing about that, because when you go to a big concert, and I've been to a lot of big concerts too, you're separated. If there's security in the front, there's a separation. There's a barrier, and there's that distance that happens.
Exactly.
So folks come out there, sometimes they just do the show, and there's not a lot of audience interaction.
You can't mail it in at the Coach House.
No,
you can't phone it in. You've got to be there because people are right there. So, yeah.
And I imagine it would be a lot more fun, probably a little more talking, a little more engagement, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. So Wayne Newton coming to us on March 30th.
March 30th.
And then on April 4th, the Kingston Trio.
Yes.
Are these the real? There's no way these are the real guys.
No, there's no way there's the real guys, right?
I mean, yes, I can see they're older in the picture, but they were back in the 50s, right?
They would have been in their probably in their hundreds.
Yeah.
But these are descendants of. They have the rights to the music. It's like going down through the family like a legend or like a legacy.
Yeah.
And a lot of great hits. We like doing. We like serving all the different interest groups.
Sure.
A lot of places just do rock and just do things that they kind of disclude the senior market, and we like.
Yeah, and the interesting thing about the Kingston Trio, they were kind of a folk, kind of a real, almost a soft. They made a kind of a transition in that time when rock and roll was kind of emerging as the big thing.
Yeah.
They had been doing some folk stuff, but they also kind of jumped into that market. They crossed over a little bit. So
A little bit, yeah, because they were in the in-between period, right? Yeah,
when people were trying to figure out this new sound and maybe how do we adjust to that kind of thing. And so they did survive that. They didn't just go away, when rock and roll came around.
And they had their own style, because most of their songs were like storytelling, and they had their own style, and I think that was made their popularity endure.
Right, and that kind of like the Art Guthrie and those kinds of people who are just storytellers. And when you hear the song, you have a beginning, middle, and end. There's a story arc going on. It isn't just a bunch of catch tunes and a cool riff.
And the harmonies too. Yeah. The harmonies are beautiful. Something you don't hear a lot of anymore.
Yeah. And it's just it's very cool. I think that's kind of a good walk down memory lane for folks who are interested in seeing what they're doing down there, and a good one. Tickets still available for Wayne Newton and the Kingston Trio?
And the Kingston Trio, and also Gilbert O'Sullivan.
Gilbert O'Sullivan?
Yes, yeah.
Again, I'm amazed at some of these guys. I feel like didn't he sing at Jesus' bar mitzvah?
He did this song called Alone Again Naturally. That was, I think, one of his biggest hits, and then one called Claire.
That was in '72. Alone Again Naturally.
Yep.
I remember. Yep. I wasn't totally.
Do you remember where you were?
I don't remember where I was. I was a little kid at the time, but I know that was one of the big hits of the early '70s.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
And it's kind of if you listen to the lyrics, it's a story song. It has heartache in there.
Yeah, it's not a sunshine song. It's not.
Yeah,
but it definitely captured a lot of sentiments,
Yeah. And he's an artist. I think that there's an emote from him. There's there's a feel to that where you get a feel for something. You don't have to know all the words to be like, oh, I get this feeling.
Exactly.
And again, kind of a poet singer. Not going up there with the hard rock and smashing the guitar on the stage.
Well, especially not nowadays, right?
No, you break a hip.
Yeah. He has, again, a unique way of connecting with an audience, And a lot of times that comes with the instrument, the piano, it makes it easier, but yeah.
Yeah. Do you think a singer-songwriter like Gilbert and the trio, they have they're more apt to a place like the Coach House? They don't need the big giant stage and the 100,000 seat arena.
I think you might be right. And because of the music itself is geared towards connecting, to storytelling.
Yeah.
Emoting to people.
Yeah. It's not a stand-up, jump around and dance on the dance floor, screaming your seat kind of thing. And you didn't pregame in the parking lot.
Right. It's kind of like a piano bar atmosphere on steroids. It's comfortable like that. Yeah.
And when you're down there, I imagine you've met some of the artists. What do they come away with at the Coach House? Do they find it just as unique as weed growing up around here do?
Most of the artists that have played there have been there before, so people remember them, and it's kind of a comfortable feel. They feel like they're coming back to the Coach House, not just going to the Coach House, but coming back. And the people in hospitality make the artists feel welcome and remember their names, and so and we have great food. So it's kind of like.
Yeah, and I imagine that because I saw America there many years ago when they were, I don't know if they're still touring or doing anything, but many years ago. And then the next year they came back. Well, that'd be kind of fun. Let's go see them again down there. So I feel like there's a return in people's on the bands certainly. Like let's make sure we get that Southern California joint in there.
Yeah, we have a lot of national headliners that are regulars at the Coach House because it's a fun place to play.
All right, let's get the information on the screen so that people know how to get tickets, how to get contacted in there. CoachHouse.com, right? That's the way to connect.
CoachHouse.com.
And tickets are available for all the shows we talked about. Gilbert O'Sullivan, the Kingston Trio, and the incomparable Wayne Newton this Saturday.
Mr. Las Vegas.
Doug Starks from Coach House, thanks so much for coming.
Thanks for having me, man.
All right, we'll be right back with more. You're watching This Day.
Whether you are physically active, playing pickleball or golf, or have trouble with daily activities, Trishula is thoughtfully crafted with your needs in mind. Our unique formula can help provide relief when you need it most. Apply a small amount to your hands, knees, neck, shoulders, or any other areas of discomfort. Gently rub in a circular motion until thoroughly dissolved. There are no artificial chemicals, just natural plant compound to nourish your body. Endorsed by athletes, loved by all, there is nothing like Trishula Organics. Don't let pain control your life. Take action today.
Hi, my name is Gary Russell, and I recently have moved to Laguna Woods Village. At Live Smart Technologies, we specialize in 3 things: home automation, simple security systems, and home computer networks. We are knowledgeable, very affordable, and genuinely want to help you. In the coming weeks, we will be talking more about how these amazing systems can benefit just about everyone. We provide free estimates and will schedule an on-site walkthrough at your convenience. Give us a call.
We all love our independence. Mobility City is your choice for all mobility equipment, repairs, service, rentals, and sales. We have rollators, wheelchairs, scooters, lift-out chairs, hospital beds, and more. We repair all mobility equipment in or out of warranty. Battery replacement, too. And we'll come to you. Plus, we offer short and long-term rentals. Mobility City's personalized service is our specialty.
These guys are lifesavers.
So call or stop by our showroom today. Open Saturdays.
Welcome to Laguna Woods Dental Care, where exceptional service meets the residents of Laguna Woods. Dr. Mohsen Mahmood is a proud graduate of USC's Senior Dental Care Program and a published author. He has been serving the Laguna Woods community for over 20 years. Located right outside Gate 3, our team of expert hygienists provide personalized care for every smile, ensuring your smile remains bright and healthy. Take a look at our new monthly specials. We are located upstairs, and there are elevators for easy access. Call to schedule your appointment today.
Welcome back. Let's talk about tomorrow's movie. A Good Friday one for you. It's Paper Moon, a classic with Ryan O'Neal and Tatum O'Neal. Father-daughter played together on screen. It's a great one about a con man and a young girl who may or may not be his daughter. We kind of get that revealed at some point in the movie. And they have these fun travels back in the Depression era. It's brought to us by Hogue, and it is going to be on 2 p.m. with the subtitles and 6 p.m. without the subtitles. And we got the Easter's coming up this Sunday. We got a buffet for you on Sunday, March 31st, 1 p.m. at Clubhouse 5. Adults, $38. Children, 6 to 10 or 14. Children younger than that are free, and they run around and make a lot of commotion, and it's always fun. Let's see if there's still tickets left. We want to call 949-597-4382. See if it isn't sold out and see if you can get in there. But that should be a fun day over there at Clubhouse 5. Let's check our weather right before we head out, and we have a nice day today, so get out there and enjoy it. It's going to be the warmest last day of the week before we start getting cooler temperatures and storm moving in. We have a little chance of rain all day Friday, but really increases Friday evening, and then we have rain Saturday and Sunday for sure, and then we clear out on Monday. All right, that's going to do it for this edition of This Day. Tomorrow on the program, El Toro Water District with Director Kay Havens and Sports Corner with our very own Cole Young. Stay tuned for that. That's going to do it for this edition of This Day. For all of us here at Village Television, we hope you make this day a great one.
Did you know that tinnitus or ringing in your ears can be a sign of hearing loss? Hi, I'm Dr. Gabby Rodriguez, one of the audiologists here at Amazing Hearing. Contrary to what many doctors may tell you, tinnitus can be helped and often eliminated.
I'm a doctor and I thought I'd have to live with the tinnitus, and my hearing has gone from loud tinnitus to no tinnitus in a week and a half.
Call us today for a free consultation. Amazing Hearing, the hearing and tinnitus experts.